Hello and welcome everyone. This is Gleb from SatRevolution. Thanks for joining our webinar today. So today we have a rerun of the webinar we had 2 days ago. And the topic is, so you got images of Earth, what next? And today's webinar is about our SatAnalytics suite of software that we're developing. And my colleague Michał Hermanowski will be presenting in a second. But before we do that, thanks again for everyone, to everyone for selecting our webinars and our content. Just a brief reminder, I'm sure everybody on this call have seen the slide that I'm going to show next. But in any case, SatRevolution was founded in 2016. We've launched our first 2 satellites to orbit in 2019, and we're currently working on a line of missions and hoping to have a total of 7 CubeSats in orbit at the end of this year. So our big goal is to launch the first stage of our constellation for Earth observation in 2023. And of course, as a complementary solution to the hardware in orbit, we're working on a software solution that is already available for customers to work on and to try. And that solution is called SatAnalytics Suite, and I'll let my colleague Michał speak about it. Michał, go ahead.
Gleb, thanks a lot for the introduction. Hello, everyone. So let's get started. For this session, I would like to tell you about our web application for precision farming. I'd like to stress that it's a beta version of application. So currently we make tests together with a specialist from the Polish agency supporting agriculture, sharing our experience related to satellite imageries and their experience related to agriculture. We try to face the challenges and answer the most important questions we still have. Currently, as you're probably aware, currently the whole world is struggling with the climate problems and the natural disasters. For example, in Poland, it's mainly drought and decreasing water resources. Such phenomena cause an increase of food prices, but also induce producers to optimize agriculture production costs, including fertilization optimization. Satellite technology in combination with modern software support the challenges faced by farmers. Next slide, please. Yeah, on this slide, you can see the main benefits of using satellite in agriculture. To support precision farming, we can use different satellites, different sensors, and different range of spectral bands. Currently in SatRevolution, we use RGB and near-infrared bands, but we plan, due to the next stages of REC constellation, of our own constellation, we plan also to extend it in a future to those spectral bands. Next slide, please. Yeah. At the moment, application use data from Sentinel program, but due to the agriculture specific of in Poland especially, but also I think it's in many different regions in the world, that the parcels and fields are not regular, too small for Sentinel imageries. We also offer using planet imageries from PlanetScope constellation, And as I mentioned, in the future, we also plan to provide data from our REC constellation. And our goal is to provide imageries about 1 meter with about 1 meter resolution, just to as we assess them as suitable for irregular and small parcels and fields. We have especially in southern and eastern Poland. Of course, the application provides different indicators with vegetation index as most accurate for the purposes. Every user has its own account with access restricted to his data. And on the following slide, I will briefly present the selected functionality. Next slide, please. The application has dedicated tool for entering graphical data. We can draw the fields, but also download from different types of files. At the moment, shapefiles and GeoJSON is available. Next slide, please. The list of fields and field groups on the farm are linked to the graphic presentation, so user can easily work with his data switching between database records and the map. For Poland, we also provide a cadastral map as a background. It's an open data. We implemented very easy to use interface that allows very convenient management of crop data. In addition to viewing the current share of various crops, the application integrates with the weather service, which make it easier to make decisions about agriculture treatments. An important function is also the event calendar, thanks to which it's easier to plan field work and analyze history of a particular field or the whole farm. The database enables the collection of information in a complete and easy updated structure. A significant number of information is based on convenient selection lists. For example, crop type, event type, fertilizer type, and many others. We listed all the all different indicators which we could. Satellite data is downloaded directly from Earth Observation Data Hub, and obviously REC constellation, which we are developing at the moment, is also will have such a hub, and we plan to integrate with our application. The indicators are calculated automatically as requested by the user, so everyone can see. Here you can see the moisture index, for example. We implemented dedicated charts to support convenient data analysis, so user may also combine and analyze different indicators. Here is an example. Another slide, please. Yeah, user gets permanent information about the new imageries, according to satellite schedule, and it helps to plan and execute events in the most efficient way. The data provided by the application, a farmer can import to his agriculture vehicles and optimize fertilizer consumption during fertilization. Here is an example of the data to import to the agriculture vehicles. We keep working on development of our solution. As I mentioned at the beginning, functionalities sufficient to manage crops are ready for users, but we have still lots of ideas, and we plan to introduce them. We plan to implement wide list of agriculture machines and vehicles for better farmers support. We are working also to enable users to create their own reports, adjusted tightly to their needs. Here, main benefits are listed, but it's good moment to stress once again that our goal is to combine this application with our REC constellation, with the data hub, which we started to build this year, and hopefully in 3 years we will launch first 8 satellites, and we will provide the data from our constellation supporting farmers. It's in my opinion, it's really important that that we plan a resolution about 1 meter, and we know sharing information with specialists from Poland agencies that this resolution will be suitable, especially for the small irregular parcels, which we have quite a lot of them in Poland, but we know that in different regions in the world, farmers have similar challenges. So thanks a lot for this brief presentation. Gleb, please go ahead.